Alright guys, I'm back after being gone a while. I wanted to show you some I formation passing plays that I drew up, as well as some split back. It's a variety of different formations. First passing play is a combination of flat curl and shakes. You're basically looking to start on the left hand side, and there's going to be the shake route ran by X and the shoot route planned by H. Now, X is going to take an inside release and cut it to the corner at 10 to 12 yards. You attack inside to pull that corner along with you. That way it gives green grass for the halfback on the shoot route. Even if the corner bails and drops straight back, it allows that halfback green grass to be able to catch an easy pass. The Y tight end is going to run a split seam. He's looking to split the cover two safeties in this look. He attacks downfield. And he just hauls Fanny to the end zone. The Z receiver is going to run a curl from 12 to 10. Acts like he's going to run that post route, and that 12 yards, boom, plants that foot and breaks it back to 10. Fullback is going to run a basic swing route. His aiming point is to get the outside heel of Z before he starts turning up. And this is a big 5-step drop by the quarterback. Second route is the run and shoot go route, ran from a twin set in the strong I set to the twin side. X is going to run an outside release streak. Z is going to run the seam read at 10 to 12 yards, makes his decisions based on what the secondary coverage is going to be. Fullback is into the flat on the shoot route. Halfback is going to run a swing route to the tight end side. The Y, in this case, is going to run a corner route at 10 to 12 yards, and that's a basic high-low read on that corner. That corner comes up, tries to take away the swing, you hit the corner. If the cornerback tries to take away the corner ran by Y, you hit that halfback in the flat. It's a 5-step drop. Third pass is a switch variety ran by Z and X. Z is going to run a sit or stop route at 10 to 8 yards. X is going to run a wheel streak. Halfback is going to run a swing route to that side. What you're trying to do is you're trying to pull the linebacker to the swing so you can hit that Z on the sit and stop. Y is going to run a choice route. His choices are the corner, the seam, or the post, all based on how that free safety attacks and aligns him. The free safety goes back. He can break it down and sit in an area. Free safety comes up and attacks him. You can run right past him. If the free safety takes away the middle of the field, you hit the corner. If the free safety takes away the width of the field, you hit the post because he's widened out and created a bigger avenue for you to run the post. And the fullback is going to run a flat route. Now, the fourth pass is a levels concept. Ran from flexed set in an I formation. Y is going to run the 10 to 12 yard corner. Fullback is going to run a sneak out. Basically what he's trying to do is trying to sneak up and block the A gap against a linebacker, and then he is supposed to sneak out into the flat vacated area. He does that at about 5 to 6 yards, and he runs that out. Basically, you're hoping for somebody to blitz off the edge and catch them with open grass for that fullback to catch the ball. Now, X is flexed up on the line. He's going to run a 10 to 12 yard in. Z is going to run a 5 to 6 yard in, and the halfback is going to run a swing route to the double end side because the double ends are going to be pulling the secondary with them into the center of the field while that halfback is swinging out into the vacated area. Now the switch route concept is X and Z are going to run the run and shoot switch concept as is. X runs the inside release seam read, makes his reads at 10 to 12 yards. Z runs off X's butt, makes his break in or sit route read at 5 to 6, where he continues on up the field on a wheel streak. Fullback will block A gap and then snake out into the flat 5 to 6 yards on an out. The Y tied in is going to run a 10 to 15 yard corner. The reason why it's 10 to 15 instead of 10 to 12 is you're trying to get a deeper route ran because you have a out route ran by the fullback. You want to give him more room, pull that corner deeper. And of course you have the halfback on the swing route. You're creating a really tricky spot for that corner to put himself in because he has 3 guys to take away. He can either attack the swing and give up the out to the fullback, take the out and give up the corner, or take away the corner and you have the 2 routes underneath that you can hit over and over again. Because that outside linebacker covering the tight end is also in the same effects point. Kind of messed up on that situation. Now the final one is going to be a diamond flat curl. Just basic flat curl is one of the easiest routes and one of the best ones to throw. Quarterback and the A and B back are fixed at 3.5 yards. The super back is at 5 to 6. X and Z are on the line. They're going to run 12 to 10 yard curls. The A back is going to run a shoot route. B back runs a sneak sit curl. Halfback is going to run a swing. And there you read it from X to B to A to Z to H. That's your read progression on the flat curl. He's number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. That's what you want to be able to do. Now, those were the passing concepts I wanted to share with you guys on this video. I hope you like them, and I hope you put them to good use. And, as always, guys, keep coaching.